What's going on, everybody? Dev Boys back at it. Excited to be bringing you Jon Beast's entire bunch offense. All right, we are going to break down every single snap of his game against Joke. And what a game it was for an 18-year-old first-time tournament goer to come and take out the defensive guru. That's why I had to bring out this bunch. First play here just starts with an outside zone, likely just kind of trying to see what defense Joke's in. Next, he hits him with smash return. He definitely liked this one. Again, he's always flipping his stuff back and forth. He's got the flat route, inside receiver on a go, tight end on a flag, and then the backside there, B, is his playmaker. So you'll see Dion, you can see him playmaker in there at the end. Next is Z spot and go. He runs an out, a smart routed flag, go. And then again, that playmaker on the backside. The reason he is smart routing that flag is to try to beat man coverage. So up next here, this is Z spot and go. He flips things around so he can get the outside lone receiver on a slot post. Then he has the tight end on an in, smart routed flag for that middle receiver again, and then the wide receiver B there on an out. So now here he just goes ahead and hits him with an outside zone. Third and long, he knows 1-4-6 is coming, so he just goes ahead and audibles into Trey Y flex and hits him with an inside zone again. That was money. This is huge. This is the first time he tried to glitch him with flood. He takes the lone receiver, which is his playmaker, on a drag, tight end on a crosser, keeps the inside receiver on that out, but then he motion snaps the outside receiver. If they are in press man and they're not shaded over the top, so they're actually pressing, that becomes an unbumpable route. Then he just switches over into bunch halfback strong, hits him with an inside zone. So up next is smash return, and he's going to run this twice in a row and kick 3, so I don't know why he ran it back. But he's got that outside receiver on a go, the inside receiver's on a hot routed post, and then the tight end is on that S flag. And you see B is going to be his playmaker on that drag. So this is going to be his next drive. He goes ahead and slides Kamara in, and that's to get him on that slot cross, slides him back out, puts his inside receiver on a go, puts his playmaker on a crosser. This is pretty nasty. Take note of the way he plays this. He goes and playmakers B up right when the user leaves to go take X. Nifty little play. So then he's just going to run flood. Stock, of course he blocks the running back, but again he's looking for his unbumpable route. Doesn't work, so here he goes and he runs PA dig fork stock, except he blocks the running back. He's going to roll away from his tight end to create, a real difficult to defend, obviously throw back across the field type of a situation. So up next here is Z spot and go, but through motions and flipping things around, he gets his outside bunch receiver on what would be a deep post, so that would be like an outside apprentice. Then he takes the tight end, gets him on a flag. He's got both of those smart routed. Then of course he's got A on the flat route and X on the curl on the backside. Considering your opponent's shading man underneath and playing safeties over the top, you can see where this would be a problematic play call. And Bunch really did Joke did a lot of that. So for 4th and 1 here, he's going to run flood, except he's going to put his running back on a table route. His playmaker will be on a drag, the lone receiver there. Then he's got his tight end blocked, probably so he doesn't get user rushed. He's got Moss there, the inside receiver, on a post. And you can see he's trying to go ahead and motion out to create the glitch. Well, this time Joke was ready for it. He was shading over the top so they don't actually press. And Jon Beast got very fortunate there. So now forward to the second half. This is going to be Z spot and go. He takes that running back, gets him out on the table route, has his playmaker on the drag, and then he's going to go ahead and motion over that outside receiver on a crosser. Then he's got, of course, A on the flat route, RB on a go, all to try to create a bit of space for B, or the playmaker, whichever, however it works out. This is going to be Z spot and go. He takes the outside receiver, puts him on a table route, smart routes a flag route for the inside receiver, and then as the tight end on a go, has his playmaker on the backside running a drag. Playmaker's him real early and just kind of leaves himself without nowhere to go. So this is going to be smash return. He gets the outside bunch receiver on a go. Hot routes a post for the slot receiver, has the tight end on that little S flag, and of course has his playmaker on the drag underneath. You see playmakers there. Now he just switches down into weak close flex and hits him with a dive. So then he goes back to smash return. This time he puts the single receiver on a smoke screen, has the tight end again on that S flag. Then he hot routes the middle receiver in the bunch to a post, and he actually just leaves that outside receiver alone. That's his playmaker, and as you can see, he runs him across the middle of the field, then playmakers him back. So 3rd and long, he goes with Z spot and go. He puts X on a drag, max protects, then he actually motion blocks B, and he just has RB on that flag, so he has the flag drag combo. So he ends up taking his 3 points. On his next drive, he comes out in bunch, switches down to single back wing tight, hits him with the stretch looky. Then he comes out in bunch, motions to I tight, hits him with the power, and he flips the run away from the receiver. Thinking, man defense, I can try to get that edge. Not a great idea. So then he comes back to Z spot and go. He is going to go ahead and motion block X in. He has RB on a smart routed flag, A on the post, and then of course B has his playmaker on the drag. All right, 4th and 7, he goes with Z spot and go, max protects. As you can see, he's got his slot receiver in the bunch on a go, puts B on a crosser, motions him over, has his playmaker on the drag, and just tries to create a little bit of a bind for the user there. Gets stopped, comes back on his next drive, puts the playmaker on a hitch over on the bunch side there. So a little bit different. He's not going to try to motion out and do the man glitch. He's just going to try to put you in a bind with a little out and an in coming across with the playmaker. So then he comes back with smash return. Obviously got the outside receiver as his playmaker on a drag, brings the crosser across, has 2 goes to clear out for the crosser and the drag. Tries to playmaker that drag real early. So then he comes out in smash return again, except this time he takes that outside receiver, puts him on a crosser, puts the go on that slot receiver, tight ends on a short out. Then again he has his playmaker on a drag, just trying to create clear outs for the playmaker and for that crosser. So then next he comes out in Z spot and go, and he runs it pretty much stock except for B, which is his playmaker. He puts him on a drag as opposed to having where he goes and feints and then heads up towards the middle of the field. So here he comes out in Z spot and go, but it really doesn't matter. It's all hot routes. He's got that outside bunch receiver on a flat route. The next bunch receiver in is going to be the post, tight end on a flag. And then again, as always, he's got that drag over there with his playmaker. Then he's going to come out and just hit him with outside zone. So now he's going to come out in Z spot, really because of that flag, puts the outside receiver on a out, max pro, and of course he has his playmaker coming across the drag on the backside. Now this next play, this is all hot routes, so it doesn't matter. He hot routes a post, obviously on X, the deep post. A is a smart routed flag that has been hot routed. Then he has that middle receiver on a flat route, and then again, you're going to see his playmaker on the drag. So game on the line, again, Z spot, obviously against man. He really likes that flag route. So he's going to go ahead and max pro, move over X, and let's hear the call.
To the right side, Jackson will motion over to that same side. Everyone coming. It's picked up. He has it. Touchdown for Jon Beast. On point.
Just wanted to throw the end of the game in here in case you missed it. I don't know what the heck Joke was thinking. This is the kind of thing you do in an online game because you just don't really care and you're screwing around. I don't know. That was a bad one, though.
He's gonna have a kick! It's gonna be an ice kick to win the game for Jon Beast!
Jon Beast! That's
Oh.
defense!
Hope y'all enjoyed that one. Please, please, please make sure you go ahead and smash that like, comment, subscribe, do all of the things. Most importantly, go ahead and subscribe and be on the lookout for some ebooks coming. Let's go. Dem boys. Peace.